What- Oh, 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 ooh, oh, oh. Good morning, Journey kids. Good to see you. Gosh, wow. What day is it? Where am I? What is going on? Oh, good to see you. Gosh, it's been what, about a week since I last saw you, and since then I've been doing a. Oh, I've not been eating peanut butter with a spoon. That would be weird. Good to see you. No. So gosh, so since last week, since I saw you, oh, what was that? I was planning on doing a bunch of projects, wasn't I? I was gonna fix speakers and paint things. I haven't done much of that. The past couple days, I felt kind of, oh, you know what this means? It's Big Word Sunday. Woot woot! I'm sure you're excited. The past couple days, gosh, I would describe it as lethargic is the big word for the day. If you want to pause and look up the word lethargic, Lethargic, feel free to do that now. If you don't want to pause, I'll just tell you. Lethargic means heavy, downtrodden, burdened, heavy in spirit, mind, body, sluggish, all those things. In the past couple of days, I felt pretty lethargic. Gray skies can make me feel that way. Not having a lot of time to go out of the house or ability to go out of the house can make me feel like that. And you know what? The funny thing about feeling lethargic is sometimes that's just life. That's just going to happen. But I never want to stay in that feeling too long. It can be dangerous and kind of get me down for a long time if I'm not careful. So the question is, gosh, do you ever feel like that? I'm guessing there's some times when you feel lethargic, like maybe when you wake up in the morning sometime, or you've been doing a lot of school or things like that. A lot of different cases. But my question for you is, how do you get out of it? If you're feeling heavy and tired and sleepy and you don't want to do anything, what do you do to get out of it? So go ahead and pause the video. And that's my question for you. What are your tactics? What are the ways you can get out of feeling lethargic and start getting back to living? So go ahead and pause the video while I eat this Junior Caramel. Pause now. Okay, I'm still eating the Junior Caramel, but I'd be really curious to hear what your ideas were about how you get out of feeling lethargic, what you do to bounce back strong and get going and get moving. Um, I'm going to show you one of the things that I do here in just a second. But before I show that to you, I want to talk to you about a Bible verse. This is a cool one. And because we're doing church from home these couple weeks, I'm going to have you read a little bit longer passage. So if you would, pause the video and read Isaiah 61, verses 1 through 3, and really pay attention around that verse 3, because that's where the cool part of this is, that is kind of the foundation of what I do to get out of feeling lethargic. So go ahead and pause the video one more time and read that. All right, I'm back. The Junior Caramel is mostly gone. I'm still eating a little bit, but I love that verse, particularly the part, eating Junior Caramel still. I love the part where it talks about putting on, for the spirit of heaviness, putting on a garment of praise. I love it, love it, love it. One of the reasons is a lot of times when I feel down, I'm like, man, how can I get out of this? And that garment of praise, think about that. What is a garment? A garment is like a coat. You know, sometimes when I go outside, I'm like, it's not cold enough. I don't need a coat. But if I'm out there for a long time, the cold can kind of seep in and make me feel heavy and thick and chilly. But if I put on that coat, it will keep me warm. So sometimes I have to choose to put on that coat, even though I might not feel like in the moment I need that. I think praise is a lot of the same way. Sometimes I might not feel like praising, but sometimes it's just good for my spirit to say, you know what, I'm gonna praise. And then in the next few minutes and moments and hours, that will lift my spirit. So I'm going to show you here in 1 second the way I like to put on a garment of praise when I feel kind of lethargic. Pause the video for about a split second, and then I will be right back. Let the king of my heart be the mountain where I run, the fountain I drink from. Oh, he is my, Good to see you again, Journey Kids. I am charged up. So I mentioned this is my tactic for putting on a garment of praise. One thing I love to do is go out for a run, but you'll notice I've got my AirPods in, I've got a playlist I call my Big Worship Live playlist. I'm out of breath. I'm about to go for an 8-mile run. This lifts my spirit. Moving my body and listening to worship music brings me alive. I did this last Thursday night. I was bumming all day long, but I went out and I did an hour-long run, listening to worship. I was charged up and productive all evening. So I'm out of breath, but love y'all, encourage you. Put on a garment of praise to lift your spirits whenever you're feeling lethargic. Love y'all, and see you next week. Let the King of my heart be the mountain where I come. Here I come. Oh, he is my home. You don't make my heart in pieces. Dirty kids, almost forgot to tell you. I'm going to be sweating here in a second, so go ahead and praise the family today, and then I'll see y'all next week. You don't know, I don't know the words to this song. I need to learn them.